Miscellaneous minds, never explaining the minds. Devilish grin for my alias, aliens who respond. Peddling sin, thinking maybe when you get old you realize I'm not gonna fold or demise. I don't smoke crack, motherfucker, I sell it.
What is going on, everybody? This is the Miscellaneous Science Podcast. I'm your co-host, Pumar Gato, the cat that hands your baby mama back. And to my brother, here's the man Anthony, the man that makes the fat stacks. Together we form the dynamic duo that won't die. Tell me ideas, brothers, plus your content to your girls' only fans.
What is going on, everybody? Before we get into tonight's topic, please make sure to like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and with that, let's get right into it. So, something I've been seeing on my feed nonstop, mostly women posting about it, Blueface, Jaidyn, Alexis, and Chrisean Rock. A lot of people are saying, oh, I don't understand why Blueface would disown his newly born son and stick with Jaidyn, Alexis, and his old baby mama looking at Stewie and blah, 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 blah. Listen, first of all, yes, I agree, she does look like Stewie. But with that being said, listen, let's keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Dudes are simple. And Jaidyn, Alexis, if anything, is simple. She doesn't bitch. She doesn't complain. She doesn't hassle. She doesn't do nothing that would annoy Blueface. So, of course, he's going to stay with her. Whereas Chrisean Rock not only gives him hassle, she stresses him out. She gives him shit. She throws hands at the man. So, of course, he's going to stay with Jaidyn and Alexis. I don't know why it's such a wild thing for people to understand. A lot of people are saying, oh, Chrisean Rock is pretty. Listen, I will tell you from personal experience, doesn't matter if a bitch is pretty. If she's crazy, you don't want to deal with that shit. It is stressful. It is annoying. It is mentally draining to wake up in the morning knowing I got to deal with this bitch again. Listen, let's keep it 100. A lot of people are saying, listen, Jaidyn, Alexis, she doesn't respect herself. She doesn't really value herself, and so on and so forth. Listen, one of my close personal friends, and I don't mean to mock when I say that. I don't mean to mock, but that's saying that Jaidyn, Alexis doesn't respect herself in any way, shape, or form. Listen, I don't understand why that's a respecting. Let me give you guys a scenario. If a woman says, I want a man who's a provider, who is masculine, who's 6 feet tall, who makes $100,000, who has a six-pack, so on and so forth, that is her preference, right? Nobody says anything about it. So my question is, why are we questioning Jaidyn, Alexis if her preference is to be bossed around, to be belittled, so on and so forth? Some people are into that stuff. A lot of you women say you love simps. All you guys are doing is belittling them, not paying attention to them. So what's the difference here? My personal take on this is that, listen, Blueface likes a woman that listens. He likes to have his life be easy. He likes people that do what they're told. So, of course, he stays with Jaidyn, Alexis because that's all she does. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you Blueface is a good person. I think my man is a fucking idiot. I think he says a lot of stupid shit. I think he does a lot of stupid shit. And I'm not going to in any way, shape, or form endorse the way that he treats women. I'm not here to do none of that. I'm here to give you guys the honest facts on why this man chooses to stay with Jaidyn and Alexis. And it's because it's simple. It's easy. I don't know why people don't understand that. Most people in life would rather do the simple and easy thing. You know how I know? Because a lot of people, unfortunately, don't follow their dreams. It's easy to just go to your job, just do the 9-to-5 thing, and just not pursue anything because it's easy. That's what Blueface wants. He wants easy. He wants to just go with his baby mama, get some head, get some pussy, and that's it. This man doesn't want to have to hassle like he's been hassling with Chrisean Rock. And listen, let's be honest. All you guys, all you women, put yourself in Chrisean Rock's shoes. All you men, put yourself in Blueface shoes for 1 second here. If you were going to wake up every single day and the person you saw laying across from you is that person, if all you fellas woke up and saw Chrisean Rock on the other side of the bed, would you want to be there? And reverse it for women. If you women were Chrisean Rock, would you want to see Blueface? No. So my question is, why the fuck do y'all care if they ain't together? Listen, Blueface should absolutely, and I will always advocate this, especially for fathers, be in your children's lives. But that does not mean that he needs to be with Chrisean Rock. With that being said, what do you think about that, my man?
There was one thing that like illustrates how easygoing that Jaidyn Alexis was about the entire situation. I think she got asked on some podcast, how does she feel going forward now that Blueface has another new baby mama in Chrisean Rock? And this is during the time when the pregnancy was still in its I think it's the second trimester. The fact that the pregnancy was still going on. And somebody asked Jaidyn Alexis, like, how do you feel about the pregnancy? How do you feel about Chrisean Rock? Like, what do you think of that situation is going forward with his baby mama situation, and considering the fact that you and Blueface have a kid? And she said, she said something that I was actually kind of surprised that she was actually very understanding about the situation. Basically saying, look, we're going to cross that bridge when we get to it. I understand he has basically a new kid with this new person, whatever. As long as he has his responsibilities lined up with my kid as well as hers, I can't really say anything matter. It's his life. He can do what he wants. I don't remember if they were together or not at the time that she was in this podcast. I don't even know if they're together now. But the fact that she has so much patience and so much understanding at the time that the pregnancy was still going around for Chrisean Rock, she was like, look, as long as he takes care of me and my kid, I can't really complain about that. Which, that's a lot of patience for somebody that basically has another baby mama to have to take care of, to know that that money is getting essentially in a lot of other women's minds split up. That's a lot of patience. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty noble of her to basically say, like, look, it's his life. I can't really control it. As long as we're taken care of by his account, we should be all good. I can't complain about another baby mama. That's his issue. That's not mine. As long as he takes care of me, I have nothing to complain about. Which, again, I admire for that. Meanwhile, Chrisean Rock has been doing nothing but slinging insults towards Blueface on social media. So I really have to question who has more integrity and patience in this matter. If, again, like what you were talking about right there about, okay, would you rather have Chrisean or Jaidyn Alexis at this point? One of them is legit exhibiting no drama, and the other is absolutely all drama. To be honest, I was almost kind of afraid during the entire situation with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. I thought one of them was going to kill each other or stab each other at one point beyond throwing hands. The whole situation was very volatile. I don't like on principle, I don't like the situation they have right now where it's, you have to think, once Chrisean Rock's kid grows up, she's going to be saying some pretty disparaging shit. This is conjecture at this point. I don't know for sure if she's going to do that. But I would have to say, if she's saying all this now to people in the public, I can only imagine what she's going to say to the kid. On principle, I don't like the situation. But it is better than the alternative of him sticking around and basically getting abused, or him abusing her more and more as the relationship goes on. I don't like the situation, but I would prefer this than the alternative. There are some things about it that give me pause. Like, I don't know why initially Blueface decided to break up with Jaidyn Alexis, because it seems like for the most part he's still very much in love with her. He's still, like, on Mother's Day he says, okay, shout out to the one that can do it no better. Anybody else is basically just an imitation. There's nobody higher in this life than my baby mama. All this stuff. And if that's the case, why do all that stuff with Chrisean Rock in the first place? If you really do have her in such high regards, why go through all this nonsense in the first place? Which is why we were saying Blueface isn't exactly the brightest person out there. He wants simple stuff, but he wants selfish stuff at the same time. I can't really advocate for some of the stuff that he's doing, but I can understand some of the things of why he's trying to go for a simple thing. Not every single thing, because again, he seems low-key kind of hedonistic, but I can kind of get it. But in the grand scheme of things, I can see why he would want to choose to be with Jaidyn Alexis. I don't know if she'd take him back, but at the very least, she seems patient, and he seems more than willing to basically be on her side as far as baby support goes.
Listen, man, I'll be honest with you. I don't think there's any winners in this scenario. It doesn't matter who you are, whether you're Jaidyn, whether you're Blueface, whether you're Chrisean. I don't think there's any winners in this scenario. I think that whole situation is dysfunctional. I think, if I'm being 100% honest, I think just the mix of Chrisean and Blueface, it's just not a good mix. And unfortunately, they've now brought a child into this world, so they're stuck with each other for life to a certain degree. Yeah, man, I don't think there's any winners in this scenario. I don't think they should be together. It doesn't matter whether they have this kid or not. He should be in the child's life, and he should help mom out with the child. But as far as them being together, I think it's better for them to be apart. They're just a volatile mix together. And again, I don't think there's really any winners for anybody, for the kids, for both the baby mamas, and for Blueface. I don't think this is a win in any way, shape, or form for anybody. That's my personal thoughts on that. Do you have anything else to add to that, my man?
No, I think this is more Blueface than I've had. I've had my more than fair share with this Blueface stuff.
With that, please like, comment, hate, subscribe, DM us about the bullshit, and
until next time, get rest and stay blessed. We'll see you on the next one.